What's up, guys? Welcome back to the video, and today is the day for new DC slate to be announced from James Gunn himself, who is the new leader of DC Studios, and an announcement video, and that with James Gunn he announced himself and the new DC slate of what it's going to look like for the next 10 years, and with this new DC slate, it's officially going to be titled Chapter 1: Gods and Monsters, and for what it looks like, I think it's everything that we were it to be stuff that we burned it for so long, even before this announcement as well. So in this video, I'll be breaking down the entire easy slate from what James Gunn announced here. Give you guys my thoughts on what I thought of the new easy slate, and like what the future of the DC universe is looking like for what James Gunn announced here as well. But if you're here, don't like this, be sure to subscribe to the bell. So it's obviously this video. So let's get to it. And now from how I'm gonna break this down is we're gonna first start off with the movies, and then moving into the TV and animation shows. Now this is everything that DC announced here in this video from James Gunn. But from what he said is that this is not the whole thing. This is just a first look for things to come for the new DC universe as well in its future. And now starting right at the bat, the number one is that James Gunn has officially announced a new Superman movie, which is now called Superman Legacy, and this is coming to the theaters on July 11th, 2025. So we're two years away from the new Superman movie as well. And now even with the new Superman movie, this is obviously the one that we predicted. And now this is going to be focusing on the early life of Clark Kent and with his adventures as Superman, and plus with Henry Cavill Superman as now officially out. And then now with James Gunn, he's gonna have a new younger version of Superman, especially for the Man of Steel reboot. And next up, what James Gunn has announced is the Batman 2, which is now going to be titled The Batman for Part 2, and that is releasing in theaters on October 3rd, 2025. So this is the perfect DC movie for the Halloween season. And now, especially with this being titled the Batman for Part 2, is obviously continuing with the last of Batman movie left off, with the return of Robert Pattinson's Batman and Zoe Kravitz's Catwoman as well. And this is continuing in Matt Reeves' Batman universe as well, where we're gonna have a young version of Batman in his second year of crime fighting in Gotham City, of course. And now we know that there's going to be the Penguin HBO Max series on the way, so that should be exciting as well. The Batman 2 releasing around the Halloween season, which is perfect. And plus, it was real that when James Gunn and Matt Reeves were talking about having two different Batmans to exist in separate universes as well. And so with Matt Reeves, he could have Robert Pattinson Batman in his own universe, or also called as the Batverse. And with James Gunn, he's going to have his own Batman to exist in his own DC universe as well. So and next to what he announced is the Brave and the Bold, which is a Batman and Robin movie. Now the last time that we had a Batman and Robin team up film was from Batman Forever from 1995. And now even that we're getting a Batman and Robin team up movie, it sounds like it's going to be very exciting, especially as we haven't had a team up movie like that in so long, and now we're gonna have that sort of team up movie, especially with a DC film under James Gunn. Plus with the Batman and Robin, it's going to be like a father and son team up type of film, but I don't know who is playing a Batman yet. And then that's because of like I mentioned before, that James Gunn is gonna have his own Batman. And next, what James Gunn has announced is the Authority. And now, based on how this looks and what James Gunn has described it to be, is an ensemble team. And now, and based on this, I think it looks totally sick though. And I'm very excited to see what he has to offer for this team and for this movie, especially as it's going to be adapted from the comics and to like I think a lot of live action, especially for new DC slate as well. So I'm very looking forward to that. And next, what the DC universe and slate is going to be incorporated as a little horror aspect, and that is with Swamp Thing. And now even what James Gunn as described it as a little dark and horror, especially from what we saw with the Batman, it had a little horror, a little dark and violence. But I'm glad that like the new DC slate and universe is incorporating this is some of that horror aspect that like we like seen throughout scary films. But I'm glad they're incorporating that as well. And lastly is a Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. And now from what James Gunn has also described it, is a little bit much hardcore. And now from wherever they see Supergirl is the DC universe debut is obviously in the Flash movie coming out later this year. And now with the Supergirl getting her own film in the DC universe, I think which is going to totally be exciting as well. And now we're moving into TV and animation, starting with number 1 is Creative Commandos, which is going to be a new DC animated series with James Gunn. He has written all the episodes, and what he also said as well is that they're trying to incorporate more animation as they did with a live action as well, and bring the same actors for these roles as well. And from the way that this team looks, based on this, I'm really I'm really interested for what James Gunn has to offer, especially with this new DC series, which is going to be in animated form as well. And the next of what he announced is a Waller TV series, which is going to have Viola Davis coming back to reprise the role as Amanda Waller. And as we saw throughout the whole DCEU, from the Suicide Squad to Peacemaker and Black Adam as well. And I would love to see Amanda Waller TV series based around her character as well. And next, what was also announced is a Lanterns TV series, and so we officially have a Green Lantern project under the new DC SLATE as well. And even with the Green Lantern, as we were supposed to see in live action, and Zack Snyder's Justice League, and then now that we're officially going to have a Green Lantern project under James Gunn, but in like a TV series. And then next is Paradise Lost, which James Gunn described it. It's like a Game of Thrones type of Wonder Woman prequel. And now even with this being a TV series with a Wonder Woman as now staying in the DC universe and in the new SLATE, but with a Gal Gadot, but I don't think we're going to see her anymore as a Wonder Woman, especially with the reboot and everything getting starting fresh, but we didn't think that like Gal Gadot is going to be reprising her role as a Wonder Woman, especially in James Gunn's new SLATE. But I'm glad that they're starting fresh with a new Wonder Woman type series called Paradise Lost. And now, lastly, for what James Gunn has revealed is a Booster Gold TV series, and from the way that he describes this character is one of the comics most popular called heroes. He's a fascinating guy. He's a loser from the future, and he's attempted to come back to our present day. And now it's especially with Booster Gold getting his own TV series, and plus in like a recent video that I did about how the Guardians cast is going to be coming over with James Gunn over to DC as well, and especially with Chris Pratt. I would love to see him as a Booster Gold, especially as he's going to be playing a Star-Lord one last time in Guardians of Volume 3, and so I would definitely like to see a Chris Pratt playing Booster Gold in the new TV series as well. And so there we have it. These are the new movies and TV animation shows that we have for James Gunn's new SLATE for the DC universe, which is going to be titled Chapter 1, Gods and Monsters. And yeah, with this new DC SLATE that was revealed today, I think this was definitely worth the wait, and especially with James Gunn, who has told us to wait until the end of January for the new SLATE to be revealed. And now this is just a sneak peek for things to come for the next 10 years, especially with this being called Chapter 1, Gods and Monsters as well. And I think we're definitely on one heck of a road and down for the next 10 years. For an amazing future at DC as well, and I think we're definitely in good hands, especially with these old and newer characters staying, especially with Superman, Batman, and even Wonder Woman as well. And also what he also said is that storytelling is king. That he's always sticking to the source material with these characters and the stories, and it's exactly what this new DC SLATE has showed us. Even with the Superman movie that has been announced, and a bunch of other exciting stuff to look forward to as well. So yeah, I think this was definitely the way I can see what the future of the DC universe holds, especially with this new SLATE for the DC universe that has been revealed as well. So as we reveal, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. What are your thoughts on this new DC SLATE that has been revealed for the next 10 years of the future of DC, revealed by James Gunn from the new leader of DC DC Studios, and what movies and the TV and animation products are excited for the most based on the slate that has been revealed. Let me know in the comments down below. You can get this video a like and subscribe to get more videos, and for updates always follow me on Twitter. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.